Hey guys, Phantoms here, and today I'm going to be talking about pre-sample versus sample versus the Kickstarter version of cards. Now that Kickstarter is released for a while now, I thought it'd be an appropriate time to release this video explaining the differences between Kickstarter, sample, and pre-sample. And the best card to do it with is the one and only Frostworm. Yep, aka one of my favorite cards, so I thought it would be the best since I have versions of each one to show you the differences. So in case you guys see here, this is the Kickstarter version, as you can see from the, the K. Rarity symbol is Ruby Rare, aka Master Rare. It's the Frostworm, so this only comes out in Holo in the Kickstarter set. I'm not sure the exact population of these cards, but like for example this specific one, or for Master Rarity, not sure. Next up, this actually released afterwards, but I consider it before since aka it's a playtester version. So this is a playtester version. You can see it's like a chrome silvery border. It's got that cold foil. Cold foil is like, you see how it looks like kind of like a matte foil. It's got the gold stamp playtester. Still the same rarity, same text and everything. Just the silver border and the hollow foil is different. The population is still not confirmed on these, but it should be 10 to 12. That's the rumor, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. Once I get the exact number, I will confirm it and let you guys know. Well, before the Kickstarter, there was something different out there, and this is the sample version. So this is a non-holo sample, and the population on these is 38. I know you guys see on the site and all the print runs, this is a higher number, but it's actually 38. The others are not actually out for the public. The rest are in the grading companies to use as references in case you send cards like these for grading. So only 38 are available to the public. As you can see, there is differences. Like the symbol rarity changed. Before it was gold, it said sample. It said Ariel. Still has Frozen Aura, but it did change. As you can see how it changed now, it says Trap Reach. And the health and attack did stay the same. So that's interesting. Or should I say attack and health, not reverse it around. Next up, we got the holo sample. As you guys can see, we got the symbol did stay holo, which is to continue the tradition in the Kickstarter. It says sample still. It still has the same text as this one. And I think it's glossier. If you could say it's darker. You can see the difference between the Kickstarter and the sample set. You can see like in the belly of the dragon right there, it's a little darker. This is like lighter version. The blue is darker. You could see little subtle differences in between them. I think that's interesting. Now let's compare Kickstarter and sample's backs. Are they the same? Actually, the sample's a little darker. I didn't know that until right now. Interesting. Alright, let's continue the chain over here. I'm going to condense these a little bit so we can add the rest. Next, so I showed you sample, right? Oh yeah, before I continue, I forgot to mention, sample holos are population 19. I know people keep saying 26, but I gotta teach the new bloods out there, young bloods, that they're 19, 26, but the rest are for grading companies for references, so they'll never be out to the public. So there can only be 19 master sets ever done with the sample set. Yeah, it's a big deal. 19. Now let's continue with pre-samples. Yes, this is a pre-sample non-holo Frostworm. As you can see for the pre-sample, it says CHR. It still says sample. Still has a text over here. This card does feel like more lighter. I guess it was used by a different printing company because they were testing. That's how the pre-samples existed. They were doing different tests with other printing companies before they picked one. So these are population 4. Yeah, just 4 of these exist. Yeah. And there actually is a difference. You see? It's like dark black. That camera's trouble adjusting over here. Now let me drop the sample. See? The difference? You can tell it's a big difference. Now let's put these all together with Kickstarter. You can tell there's the difference in all of them. It goes from dark to mid-dark to like the lightest. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I find it so intriguing, like compare and contrast. Well, next up, we got the Hollow pre-sample. This is a Cosmic pre-sample. So this is a Cosmic Hollow, aka kind of like the Metazoo foil that was used. But this is the test for the foil. There's only a population of 2 of these in existence. Still has the same CHR sample. Same text as the previous non-hollow. But yeah, there's only 2 in existence of this one. I do find interesting, if you notice though, look at the hollow in this one. Look how the guy is like not appearing on the rocks. Now compare it with the hollow for the sample. Same thing, right? But now look at the hollow for the Kickstarter. It shows the rocks, non-hollow, and the human. Little guy that's screwed if he's trying to fight the Frostworm. Yeah, so, yeah, this is the pre-sample, population 2. And now we're going to get to a different kind of pre-sample, which is only 1 in existence. This is going to be, okay, boom, the static hollow Azure Frostworm. Yeah, I got a 9 on this. As you can see, it's the static hollow. It still has CHR, that's a pre-sample, sample. Still got the same text as the previous one, you guys can see in for the Cosmic. Because remember, these were tests with different printing companies. So, they still have the same text. This is population 1. Only 1 of this exists for the static hollow version. It's pretty interesting. It's got the same, I'd say almost the same. It's a little, I guess, lighter, you could say. I don't know if you can tell in the camera. It's a little lighter. You can see the off-centering. That's why I got a 9. It was perfect besides this. But yeah, only 1 of these exists. And you can see, like, there is differences. I know people say, oh, static hollow is the same as the regular hollow. No, it's not. You guys can tell there's a difference if you look at the hollow closely. This looks more like just the dots, and this has more like a rainbowish hollow to it. This one reflects more, you could say. There is also another type of pre-sample, but this one no one's able to get. It's called a confetti foil. I guess you could say confetti hollow. Those only exist by the owner himself, the founder of Chronicles of Arcane, Ryan. And I'll show you in a moment a photo of what they look like. Look at it right now. Yeah, those they only exist by him. Those aren't released to the public. He owns every single one of them. I tell him for conventions just to have them on display. Just don't lose them. And if you do lose one, it better not be Frostworm because I want that one. But yeah, that's the difference between pre-sample versus sample versus Kickstarter. And I hope that clarifies some confusion from some new people that have joined recently on this new awesome TCG. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe.